Let me tell you about something extraordinary that happened in our town. A tale that still gives me goosebumps every time I think about it. You know that old Victorian house on Jones Street? The one that's been abandoned for decades, with its peeling paint and creaky shutters. Well, last summer, my friends and I were feeling particularly adventurous, against our better judgment, and definitely against our parents' wishes. We decided to explore it. The front door was hanging off its hinges, practically inviting us in. The inside was exactly what you'd expect from a house that's been empty for years. Dust everywhere, cobwebs in every corner, and that musty smell that old houses get. But it was when we went upstairs that things got weird. In the bathroom, there was this ancient tin bath. You know, one of those old-fashioned ones with the claw feet. It still had water in it, which was strange enough, but what we saw in that water I still can't believe it. At first, we thought we were hallucinating. In the murky water, there was an entire battlefield, and I mean an entire battlefield, in miniature. Tiny soldiers, no bigger than your thumb, were engaged in what looked like a 19th century battle. There were cavalry charges, infantry formations, and even tiny cannons firing actual miniature smoke. The soldiers wore red coats and blue uniforms, fighting with such intensity that the water rippled with their movements. We could hear their tiny battle cries and the clash of their microscopic weapons. It was like watching history through a window to another dimension. The strangest part, these weren't toys. These were living, breathing soldiers, fighting a battle from 2 centuries ago, somehow trapped in time and space within this old bathtub. We watched, mesmerized, as generals commanded their troops, horses galloped through the water, and flags waved in a breeze we couldn't feel. We tried to figure out how this was possible. Was this bath some kind of portal? Had the house somehow captured a moment in time? Or maybe, just maybe, this was where parallel universes intersected, where the membrane between our world and another was thin enough to see through. We returned several times after that, each visit revealing new details of the endless battle. Sometimes the blue coats would advance, sometimes the red coats would gain ground, but the battle never seemed to end. It was like watching a slice of history stuck in an infinite loop. To this day, the house still stands, and I sometimes wonder if that mysterious battle is still raging in that old tin bath. We never told anyone else about what we saw, who would believe us, but sometimes, when I pass by that house, I swear I can hear the faintest echo of drums and the miniature roar of tiny cannons, still fighting their eternal war in a forgotten bathroom down the street.